We are
for the arts.
The purpose of our building is to give high school age students a place to have fun, express themselves, and to meet people their age that have the same interests. There are 399 juvenile cases in Fort Wayne. We want to lower that number. Within the next few years, we would like to have a business nationwide to give all high school age students an opportunity to express themselves. We want to give an opportunity to young artists trying to promote their artistic or musical talents.
Our building is located on 135 West Main Street in the downtown area. We chose downtown because business is drifting downtown. Our square feet is over 8,000 and 0.09 acres. That's going to be the downstairs area where we're going to have the open mic cafe. That's our stage right there, and those are our tables. That's going to be our upstairs area where we're going to have our art lessons, such as painting, pottery, and drawing. We're looking to target high school age students, and I know that the age group and the people in the household aren't really that perfect, but we want to drag teens towards downtown.
Some of our logistics for our business include hours and costs. Our hours from Tuesday through Friday are 12 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday is 10 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Some of our costs for our business are, for our lessons is $5 to $10 per hour, and for our cafe is $3 to $5.
So we have created some marketing, such as a website for the Arts Incorporated and a Facebook page. And our top sources for marketing is a website, social media, and a flyer. So this right here is the website homepage. Well, this is the homepage of our website.
Some of our competitors only have an art gallery and a cafe, but we have open mic live. We also have our art gallery, art lessons, and a place where it's safe for teens. Our top competitors, our two top competitors that are locally are Old Crown Cafe and Firefly. And our top competitor around the world is called Passing Cloud Live, which is a music venue cafe. Some of our strengths are open mic cafe, no admission, we have food in our art studio and lessons.
So some of the benefits for our business is that we will have music lessons, and we're giving the high school students a different experience, and you can show your talents.
Our gross profit will be over $700,000. Our net income will be over $600,000, and for total expenses will be over $1 million. Old Crown makes about $700,000 just on sales revenue alone, and Firefly Cafe gets about 225 people a day. For our estimated payroll, we'll make about $180,000 in wages and $18,000 in employment tax. For our property and liability insurance, we would make over $1,200,000. We got our numbers by adding our food service, our service revenue, and our miscellaneous revenue to get our total sales, and that is how we got our total revenue and our gross profit.
Think about what Fort Wayne would be like if we had a positive environment for the high school students. Don't stress yourself, express yourself.
How much does the building cost?
Our building cost is $1,300,000. Over $1,300,000.
And you're gonna purchase the building?
$300,000. Yes, we were planning on leasing actually.
Okay. Okay. So you're gonna lease the building. Okay. And what are the renovations that you have to pay for versus the landlord?
We actually did not look that far into it.
What's the lease cost?
The lease cost is $400,000 for a part of the building. Looking at the size of it.
Okay, is that annually?
Yes.
Okay.
Where'd you get that number?
When we went to go find our building, our open building, we looked and we found it on the website.
My guess is that's the purchase price
Yeah.
and not a lease price. I don't think you're gonna see a building like that downtown for 35 grand a month to lease,
That's
personally.
That's the purchase price.
Especially for 8,000 square feet, I don't think that's, but that's just something you guys can look back into, I think. So what was your guys' admission price again? To like, is it free for everyone to go in?
Yeah, there's no admission.
So there's no admission, but the cafes and stuff cost.
Yes.
Okay. Where is the funding coming for that startup? All those startup costs.
We were hopefully thinking of angel investments, but that might not be, we can't depend on that because that's something that may not happen. But we've also talked about fundraising and we've talked about looking into other investments through other businesses.
So this is a for-profit business,
Yes.
and then you have $5 to $10 per hour for a lesson. And what is your budgeted cost for someone that's going to give the lessons per hour?
We did not.
Okay.
This might have been a typo, but you have 12 a.m. to 7 p.m.
So
midnight
you're going to
to-
open at midnight?
You're gonna open at
We
midnight?
went PM.
Okay, PM.
Okay, that, I thought it might
I
have
saw
been
that, I
a
was like,
typo, okay.
Why did you guys choose the arts route? You guys did great research. Why did you go with the arts route?
Because kids do not have a lot of places where they can express themselves in Fort Wayne. Like other places, they do have places like where they can go and draw, and people express themselves through music or writing or drawing or music-wise, basically. But we did not research the fact. We came up with it off the top of our heads because I like to draw to express myself, and some people like to listen to music or make music. So by us making a safe environment where kids can do that and have coffee or hang with their friends while watching music or looking at the art that we have on the walls.
Just take a look at what you thought your gross revenue had to be per month, let's say.
Let's say over 600,000, which our gross will be.
The gross revenue per month.
Oh, we have not looked that far into our gross revenue per month.
What was it per year?
It was over 700,000, and our net income was over 600,000.
I think you should rethink that number as when you have such a low price point and not that much space, you're going to have to be open from 12 a.m. to 7 p.m. to get that many people in through the doors and pay for that. So I would revisit that because that's a very high number for a low profit business.
I worked with all these groups last week, and one of the issues is the financial inputs that they were given to manage are extremely convoluted and complicated. So I think a lot of these numbers are being confused
Mm-hmm.
because they were last week as well. So
Okay.
I think a lot of these, we just asked for gross sales and she just gave us a gross profit
Yeah.
number. She also has a P&L insurance number of 1.3 million,
But
which,
she seemed to think that they make their wages.
right, so
They
that's,
make-
that's my
right.
point is that I think the financial portion of this, it was really, really clunky for most of the kids.
Right.
Like it
Yeah.
really didn't get understood at all.
Right.
So, are you guys going to have a gallery?
Yes.
Okay. And are you gonna sell that art?
Well, it depends on if they would like their art to be sold or not, because taking their art and selling it, we would have to pay them too. So if they choose to volunteer to put their art up for display, and if they would like them to be sold, then yes.
Well, you wouldn't have to pay them to sell their art, they would pay you to sell their art. So whenever you go into a gallery and you see a picture and it's $1,000, around $300 of that goes to the gallery. See what I'm saying? So you guys would actually, that's another revenue stream that you could look at as well. Commissioning art. Go ahead.
My bad, I'm being cut you off. If kids do choose to sell their art to us, and people do not want to come into our business to find the picture of the art that they want, we have a site on our, a page on our website where we'll post some pictures of their art that they created and where people can purchase offline.
That's a good idea.
But you could still get a revenue.
But you're not gonna buy
From
the
that.
art.
Hmm.
You're not gonna buy the art.
The
No,
art from
we
the
were-
people.
We were not planning to.
No.
No.
I thought you said that you were gonna buy the art.
Oh, no, I meant like, if the people, if the artists wanted to sell their stuff for us to, sell to
Okay,
people.
okay, all right.
And then they could still get a revenue cut from that, even if it goes online, you would know where they bought it.
Yes.
Yeah, well, we just nitpicked a lot of things, so I'm gonna go to some positives. Downtown revitalization, it's great. Like we really want to get people downtown. Like that's a great idea. You guys all dressed well. Like you guys got up in front of us. You look great. I think your advertisement, you're in the right channels. Social media, you're looking at the right demographic. I mean, obviously, at our age, we're all on social media and
Facebook, Instagram.
Facebook, yeah. So that's definitely the right path there. And as far as this flyer, the visuals look good. I wouldn't go as much into detail on like the kind of summarizing. You kind of want people to wonder and look more into it themselves, and that's what the website is. So you put the website on and put catchphrase or just like some basic information, your hours and all that jazz. And then there's just a couple grammar thing, couple commas and stuff in the print. So I'd relook at that. But other than that, like I think the advertisement channels that you guys have the right idea, which is good.
It's also nice that you use Prezi.
Mhm.
Yeah, Prezi is very helpful too.
Adults.
Although when
candy.
you're presenting, try to get away from the note cards. I know it's difficult, don't get me wrong, but those are,
Yeah.
they're more of a crutch. You didn't even use yours. In the beginning you did, but then you got totally away from it. So I know it's a crutch, but you did great without it once you got comfortable up there. So you guys did very, very well.
Thank you. John, thank you guys.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.